welcome to this Civic Leadership Forum. I'm so honored to be your moderator today. My name is Diana Ding, the founder of Silicon Valley Community Media, a grassroots entrepreneur, and DingDingTV. Today we're going to talk about we are all Americans. When Asian hate crimes and gun violence continue to rise, we're calling our community members to come together to demand systemic changes.
You belong, I belong, you and I belong right here. He belongs, she belongs, all of us belong right here.
And I will say that being an American, to me, means defending the principles of our Constitution, the principles of freedom, and the principles of what is right and just, no matter what other people might say to you. It is a pledge that I've taken as a prosecutor. It is a pledge that I live every day in the way that I conduct myself. And so to be an American means to stand up for freedom.
We are more capable of delivering success because it's not one situation where we feel that one group is more important than one another. It's how we can together achieve those accomplishments. And so I know that Diana was talking about my children, and I'm very blessed. I have 2 MIFs made in Fremont, and they are now 25 and 21. But as a parent, that's one of the things that I thought was really important. It is hard. When I was growing up, I grew up at the end of the Vietnam War era, and so I've been stuffed in lockers. I've had many things directly because people were frustrated with the Vietnam War and not recognizing that I am not the contributor to that factor. It's also where we as a leader right now can speak up.
They were thinking, oh, by being a minority, that means you're poor, you're doing, you need help. So, since you're Asian, you're successful. Why do you still call yourself minority? Let me remind you, in California, among all the mayors, city council members, API only count for about 1.5%. So we're not well represented, in that level.
And so discrimination, in my mind, it never ends. It never ends, but we must be cognizant of what it is, and it is up to us to make sure that we build the bridge for representation, like Yang Xiao just stated. For me, it is very important that I'm the first Hmong American woman council member in the state of California, and I am not the last.
I think sometimes we get into this bubble of thinking, the Chinese have one issue, the Hispanics have one issue, the Jewish people have a different issue. They may have issues, but I think there are more issues that we can find common ground on. And that is, I think, our mission, is to find what common ground we have with each other.
America is great because we are diverse. We came from all corners of our universe. So let's stay united and be of good cheer. All of us belong right here.
This section of where we all live, we are indeed fortunate to have such a great amount of talent that can actually put their message in place in 5 minutes. I was blown away how disciplined each of them were as they outlined a response to an appropriate question put to them by the moderator. It was very impressive, and I hope as you put together and edited the video presentation and the audio presentation, it'll be made available to school children all over this country. It is impressive, and believe me, quality, impressiveness is absolutely necessary, because I suspect that many of you watched with incredible amount of focused attention what occurred in the hearings involving January 6th. Nothing was in greater contrast between what occurred on January 6th and what occurred on this stage. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you. We are all American. That means that actually, except Indiana, we are all like Asian community, Asian people or Caucasian or Africa is come from different country. But now we are all here. We are all American, so we need to unite it together, working together.
The Silicon Valley Community Media is the nonprofit extension of the DingDingTV. We united and empower all the API leaders and the communities with the media and the communications.
Because this systemic violence and all these assault weapons in our society are based on a culture of fear. It's the same fear that fuels hate crimes against the AAPI community, against the LGBTQ+ community, the Black community, fill in the blank, the Latino community. And we have to stop this. We have to see our common humanity in one another, and we need to work to address a safer, more just society. And I look forward to working with all of you on that.
My name is Leanna Louie, and I've been a San Francisco resident since 1979. I came to America when I was 7 years old, and I was born in a poor farming village in Toisan, China. And I still do speak Toisanwa.
And it's because of us that we will have a better and a safer San Francisco soon. It won't be overnight, but it will happen.
Say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?